Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming back to this video series on coronavirus or COVID-19 pandemic update. This is video number 4. Today I will talk about the possible drugs effectiveness. Probably you've heard about chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine. So today I will talk about these two medications and to see if they are really effective. If they are, why? What's the mechanism of action? And interestingly, how you can enhance the effectiveness of these medications. So first, let's take a look at the numbers around the globe on COVID-19 pandemic, and then I will talk about these medications. By the way, let me just ask you a favor right now. Please subscribe to this channel and share these videos with your family members and friends, because this is very important, how we can spread the words and how we can help each other in this critical situation. By the way, tomorrow I will talk about a very interesting topic about how to handle stress and anxiety. And as you know, stress and anxiety nowadays with this COVID-19 pandemic is all over the place. So first, let's take a look at the numbers around the globe, and then I'll talk about the medications. As you see, the number of total confirmed cases in the world is over 1.2 million, and the number of deaths all over is over 68,000. The number of cases in United States of America is the highest, 325,000, but the death toll in Italy is the highest, is over 15,000, actually close to 16,000 now. The number of tests has been done in United States is over 1.7 million. It's not on this screen, but I saw it somewhere else. So this is the number so far for today, which is April 5th, and the update was at 12:30 p.m. Now let's get back to the main topic for today about the chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine, to see if they are really effective and what we can do with that. So now let's talk about the medications, chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine, to see how they affect. But before that, we need to know about the mechanism of the virus, how the virus gets inside the cell, and then I'll talk about the mechanism of action of these medications and to see how they work. So basically, when the virus, for any reason, like through the respiratory droplets directly, it goes to your respiratory system, or if you touch a contaminated surface and then you touch your eyes, nose, or mouth, and it gets into your lungs. So basically, the virus by itself cannot replicate. The virus has to go inside the cell, and then inside like a human being or animal cell, and then they can replicate. When it gets inside the cell, basically your cells, in this case your respiratory cell, your lung cells, become slave of the virus. There is an enzyme. This particular virus is RNA virus, and inside our cells we have an enzyme, a little small enzyme. It's called replicase, or RNA-dependent RNA polymerase. This little enzyme helps the RNA to replicate, to be transcripted. In normal cells, we need these. We need these for making proteins and RNAs in our cells. However, when the virus gets inside the cell, take over the factory of your cell, and this little enzyme helps the virus to replicate. And that's why this enzyme is called replicase, or RNA-dependent RNA polymerase. And then when the virus gets transcribed and produce more and more RNA virus, and then the factory of your cell makes protein also, so this RNA virus gets coded again with the protein, and it's going to be like a complete virus with the code, so it's coated virus, and it can get out. When the virus, the number of viruses in your cell, it's, for example, millions of millions, they burst the cell and they go to the other cells around and they do the same thing, and that's how your lung get infected and then you get sick. Now, let's go back to this enzyme. So there is something that can block this enzyme, the replicase enzyme. So if we can block this replicase, we can block the transcriptation of the RNA, or in this case, virus. So we can block the replication. Now the question is how you can block this enzyme. It turned out zinc can do that. Zinc in our body is ion. If you remember from chemistry or biochemistry, if you have taken biochemistry in college, it's 2+ ion, and the symbol is Zn2+. So this zinc ion can block this enzyme. However, because it's ion, so it cannot freely goes inside our cells, because our cell has a membrane, and ions cannot get in easily. So we need something. We need a substance, or maybe I should say a catalyzer, to take this ion inside the cell. So when we have enough zinc inside the cell, these ions can block this replicase. So it turned out some medications like chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine and some other medications like remdesivir can do that. They can help the ion, which in this case we call it ionophore. This ionophore can help the zinc, the 2+ zinc, to go inside the cell. So if we have enough zinc in our body and we take chloroquine or hydroxychloroquine or other medications, but in this case we are talking about this chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine. This medication can help the zinc ion to get inside the cell, and when we have enough zinc ion inside the cell, they can block all the enzymes, these replicase enzymes inside the cell. And that's how they affect actually to prevent the replication of the virus. So looks like it's effective treatment. It has been studied in China, in South Korea, and Germany, and some other countries. But right now, the large double-blinded randomized trial, or I think it's open-labeled actually. Open-labeled trial is going on here in United States and some other countries. So apparently this is effective medication. And by the way, chloroquine is a very old medication. So chloroquine is good for treatment and prevention of malaria and other immune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, for example. However, the main point is if you have enough zinc in your body. That's why in the previous video I talked about having sufficient zinc and vitamin D in your body will help you. If you get COVID-19, the symptoms won't be severe, hopefully, in many cases. That's why it's very important to have enough zinc, sufficient zinc in your body. And then when you get chloroquine or hydroxychloroquine, it helps you to treat the disease. However, chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine and other medications are prescription medication. So it's something between the doctor and the patient. We cannot order it for everyone because there are some side effects, especially for elderly people and those people who have problem with the conduction system of their heart because of the side effects of these medications. So this is something between the patient and doctor. And hopefully you won't get COVID-19, but if someone gets COVID-19, actually this could be a treatment. I hope this was helpful to you, and now you have more information about chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine and zinc, and hopefully you have sufficient zinc in your body. If not, well, you need to have a test actually to see if you have sufficient zinc or not. But it's good actually to get supplemental zinc, not too much, by the way. And zinc, actually, you can find it in many fresh fruits and herbs and stuff. So you can just Google it and see how you can get sufficient zinc in your body. Stay positive, stay safe and healthy, and please subscribe and share these videos. And if you like the videos, if you think these videos are helping you to get more information and help you in fighting COVID-19, please share it and like it. And we like to hear from you about the stories, about helping communities, and to see how you can help others, even if it's about, for example, helping your family members, helping your kids. If you have a good program at home right now, everybody, almost everyone is at home, except those people, they have to help others. And if you have any special program that helps you get connected and remain connected with your family members, with your friends, and if you are helping the community, the society, if you or someone you know are the survivor of COVID-19, we like to know about the story, hear the story, and share it with other people. Thanks so much, and see you tomorrow on next video.